Welcome back to week 43 of the Schmoedown replay. Wait, it's only night 3. Night 4? We've done this 4 nights now?
You know, time is a construct at this point, and I sent out a tweet a little while ago saying, man, it would be nice if you could actually, like, buy more time. Like, you could just go to a vending machine, stick a 20 spot in, hey, you get another hour of your life. That would be fantastic if someone could do that, because that definitely would have helped tonight.
Yeah, that is true. What's going on, guys? We're the Cinema Fanatics. My name's Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert, the Clock King.
The Clock King. I'm Calendar Man. No. You're watching the Schmoedown replay. And what that is we're going to replay the Schmoedown that came on earlier today. And we're going to play along. We're going to react along. And typically, I say typically like we've been doing this a whole lot.
Typically by now,
as we've had in the past 2 episodes,
in our long, illustrious career,
illustrious career of the Schmoedown
YouTubers.
That's, well, no. We've had guests on this show. Tonight, you're getting just the 2 of us on this one. We're going to hang out. He's going to drink a little, so it's still going to be fun. I'm just going to have juice, so I'm not going to be fun.
Well, this is juice, too. This is just juice that's aged a very long time.
I mean, sure. Anyway, it's going to be a fun one tonight.
Hollywood, so.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Anyway, no, it's going to be a fun one tonight because we've got Marisol McKee making her official Schmoedown debut from the fan leagues. The transition has happened. Up against Bonnie Somerville, who
also
is
her official Schmoedown debut.
Schmoedown debut, because I don't think she's been to a match yet.
We say that completely in jest. I actually really do like Bonnie because she has a great personality in regards to like how she plays this game. So I mean, I really do like her. But
yeah, she's a lot of fun.
Let's just say she has a tendency to
not show up.
Precedents.
not show up to SCN Live. No, it's going to be fun because it's been said that she's been studying, that she's actually been doing some work to prepare for this match to come back in, and she really wants to essentially show up Shannon Barney because she got ditched by corruption, essentially.
Well, here's the thing. Shannon Barney is from the great state of Texas, much like us. In fact, I believe she's actually from San Antonio, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So you could say that Bonnie Somerville got spurred by Shannon Barney.
You could say that.
It's fun.
You could say that.
I could. No one else.
No one else should say that.
Anyway, it doesn't make any sense.
Anyway, I'm excited to see what she's going to do in this match, how she's going to come back, and if she's going to bring the heat, bring the fire this time in an attempt to exact revenge on corruption for leaving her high and dry. On the flip side, I'm very excited to see Marisol's debut because she's one of the few fan league names that I've heard of outside of actually watching the fan league. Like, she's one of the names that I've heard other people who are more heavily involved in fan leagues going, she's going to be one to watch. She's going to be one to watch. She's going to make a debut in Schmoedown, and she's going to be on fire. And so I'm very excited to see just how deep her level of knowledge is and what she is going to be capable of doing here in the Schmoedown.
Yeah. As we get started, those of y'all in the chat, first of all, we see Garth McMurray, Can't Hang. Leave him a like, a watch later, have fun. Thank you, Garth. As always, thank you for watching. Anyone else who pops up in the chat, feel free to drop some comments, talk about something completely outside of the Schmoedown, because that's usually how YouTube chats work. Feel free to let us know what your favorite food is. I don't know. Like, how do you clip your nails? I don't know. Dude, what nail clipper? I don't know.
One finger at a time.
Yeah, well, that's actually a very good routine to use. So I've heard.
Someone should 4 nail clipper. You can do it all at the same time.
That would be so efficient. It would make us be able to do one of these streams on time, because that's completely what was holding us up tonight.
That's fine.
Yeah. Anyways, so those of y'all who are in the chat, if you're watching, if you've seen this match before, please do not spoil it because we have not seen it. In fact, I just got home from work.
Pizza.
So pizza's good. I like pizza. So yeah, please don't spoil it. But if you have any questions as we go along, make sure to drop those questions. You drop them in the chat. You can drop it in the Streamlabs right there above his head. You could also do the super chat, the YouTube thing. Make sure you drop those in because all of those are appreciated. They help keep the red light on behind me and whatever regular bedroom light he has on his room.
I've got 3 lights.
All of that helps. So
I've got 3 lights on.
You got 3 lights on?
Yeah, so I need the money because I'm using up a whole lot of electricity.
I actually only have 2. So yeah, y'all drop those questions, drop in the Streamlabs, super chat, all of that's great. Make sure you also hop on our Patreon. We got some good things coming this month. So make sure you hop on there because it's going to be a lot of fun. Join the tier that's right for you. And you'll be supporting the Cinefanatics, which is never a bad thing. Ever.
Never a bad thing. Just so y'all know,
ever.
I've got Streamlabs pulled up over to my left. Looks like right on here, but my left over here. So
to the left.
If I see a Streamlabs pop up while we're doing this, the match gets paused and that Streamlabs gets red. So,
yeah.
So send in Streamlabs while the match is going, and we will read them right in the middle of the show.
That's the other thing. Is typically, like we said, we usually have a guest on here, or we've had a guest on here so far. The idea behind this is we're going to be analyzing this match as it plays. So even though we don't have a guest to give us that insight behind the scenes type of thing, we will still be pausing and like talking about various things, especially during like when the rules are reading. We'll analyze like how each round goes. So this is still going to be a good time. This is still essentially considered a behind the scenes analytical type of director's cut commentary on the Schmoedown, whatever you want to call it.
You're giving us way too much credit right now.
Let's roll that beautiful beam footage.
All right, let's start her up. That's not a real thing. I just decided to put a sound effect in there for fun.
You know, here's the thing. Speaking of that, Bush's Baked Beans, that was a great commercial because every time I hear that, roll that beautiful bean footage, I like, first of all, I just like saying it. And every time I'm like, I do want baked beans. I never would have wanted to have baked beans until I heard that commercial. It's very, very catchy. Very useful. Good job, Bush's Baked Beans. Not a sponsor.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to play it now.
Oh, that's good. So, by the way, just real quick, typically we don't have this up either where our names are. I'm going to go ahead and take that down for right now so we can see the whole screen.
Ooh.
I'll put this one up, though.
Ooh.
That way you can still see the Streamlabs and the Patreon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Tom Kaczynski
is the
what is that from?
Play-in match here. I am Christian Harloff, joined as always by Mark Ellis. Mark, it is the 4th play-in match. It is going to be an entertaining one, to say the least.
Yeah, it's baby carrots, Christian. Anyway, when you look at the landscape of a tournament, you say, ooh, look at all these exciting matchups. I'm going to fill out my bracket. I'm going to get my Elite Eight, my Final Four. And you tend to gloss over the playing matches. That has not been the case.
You looked it up.
The movie trivia
I looked it up.
because we've had 3 matches so far that are
and I feel stupid.
But they've been anticipating many Final Four.
Good.
Do you know who Tom Kaczynski is?
At least one of
Why do you
which
got to
I know
ask me
really
those things
wants
while
to
we're live,
continue to
man?
play.
Come on.
You know his code name.
Had you said that
Yeah.
about 2 weeks ago, I would have said, yeah,
Iceman.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know if that's the case anymore.
Yep.
I don't know if that's the
From
case
Top Gun.
anymore. I got to tell you, because I know you're throwing shots at our,
You looked it up, too.
friend and co-host in
I
the
didn't.
past, Bonnie, the Smokeshow, Somerville.
I didn't say
I just-
who.
No, the Iceman
She
is
has
one of
fought
2
hard every
things. It's
time
either
she
Top
has
Gun or
played,
X-Men.
and she's gotten some smack
Or
from the smack talk
Batman.
from
The
fans,
Iceman
from the
cometh.
competitors. I mean, hell, the manager on the other
I said
side
what I
here today,
said.
Shannon Barney, had her and traded her the day after she lost. But Bonnie has told me how bad she wanted to play. And Bonnie told me how bad she wanted to be in this thing. And Ken Knapsack, the manager of the Droogs, listened. He talked to her and he said, you know what? I believe that she is motivated and she wants to do this. On the other side of that is Lady Justice, Marisol McKee. We found her in Orlando, Mark. She was in the crowd. Someone approached us and said,
Yeah.
look at This
I
lady,
typically
she's going
like
to be good.
Hondas,
And we
Honda
said,
Civic specifically.
I've heard that before.
My
I've had
first
someone
car
say
was
that
an
to me before,
Infinity, though,
and
but I
I'm
wrecked
glad I
it, and
listened
I
to
missed that
person. That
car.
person was Clark
And I've
Wolf,
always,
and we
for some
found
reason,
Rachel
wanted a
Cushing.
Dodge Viper.
Is
I
Lady
don't know why.
Justice the next Rachel Cushing? I don't know. I don't know how she is, but we know she's played in the fan leagues before.
I do not have a
She's
favorite
done
car brand.
very well, and now she's fighting for corruption to get in the tournament.
You're
Yeah,
like,
we
I
had a
like
great
the
time
ones
at
that
after
run
party
and
hosted by
take
Video
me
Drew at
places.
her hometown
And that
bar
lasts
in
me a while.
Brooklyn, New York, and just getting to
And
talk
that
with
people
Marisol.
don't
She knows
hit.
so much about movies. The knowledge is just pouring out of
Which
her.
car brand
When you
is
look at
that?
Bonnie
Every car
Somerville,
brand I've
yeah,
owned,
now
people
look,
have hit.
Baby Ken Knapsack saw something in her. He saw that competitive
Except for one.
fire that she really wants to get in this tournament. And
So I guess
rip
I like
some stuff
Pontiacs,
up.
but they're
Or
not around
maybe,
anymore.
Bonnie made a tree fall on Ken's car. A lot like what happened to Bonnie when she couldn't make it to our panel at WonderCon in 2014 to moderate.
I still wonder if that really happened. We'll find out maybe a little
We
bit.
do have a picture that she sent us. Was it from Google Images? We'll never know. And I do love Bonnie. She is a dear friend.
She is very motivated also because I know Bonnie, and she's got that Italian temper, man. The Irish temper also. It's a mixture of both. She wants to stick it to
Double
Shannon.
threat.
She's pissed at Shannon, and
She's got that
this could
West
be it to take out
European
this rookie
temper.
hotshot in Lady
She's
Justice.
got that Southern
A lot of
Texan
smack talk
temper,
happened over social media.
that
A
North
lot of things
Wyoming.
happened in general.
No,
I'll
Southern
show you
Canada,
exactly how we got
Southern
here
Texan
right
temper
now.
is Shannon.
Oh yeah.
If there's one thing that
speaking
you
of,
already know about corruption,
here we come.
is that we bounce back. We don't quit. We don't stop. We take our losses in stride and we move on.
I remember positioning you for an epic comeback here in the new era. I hyped you up despite the mockery I faced for doing so. I even gave you one of the best monikers in the league, though in retrospect, I'm starting to think that maybe Hotness Express would be more appropriate, but I digress.
Shannon traded Bonnie Somerville to the Burning Droogs for Claudia Dolph. How? Why? I do not know.
Hey guys, it's Bonnie. Smokeshow Somerville. I'm back and I'm ready to win.
Bonnie Somerville, I get it. It's probably easy for all of you to overlook.
I'm not trying to hate on Bonnie,
Oh boy, here you go.
but my cat would beat Bonnie Somerville.
Oh,
in a
wow.
tournament.
I miss one
This may be a
particular
thing,
tough.
But this is not Brett Sheridan. This is Marisol McKee.
I'm overdue for my singles debut, and that has only left me hungrier.
Her only mission is to ensure that justice is served for the points that you cost corruption.
Everyone in the Schmoedown is used to that kind of talk. Keep discounting her. Bonnie will surprise you, because I know Bonnie Somerville.
You know what my motivation is this time? Basically to kick Shannon's ass. Because you know what? Oh, you acted like my friend, girl power. But you traded me an hour later.
Come on. She's cotton candy. She's colorful, she's fluffy, she's
I get
fun
it,
for
Lady
a little
Justice.
bit, and she's empty calories.
And I'm gonna kick y'all ass. So I'm ready to go. Can't wait. Bring it on. Let's go.
You question why I'm here. Is it just to collect money? Yes. But I have a name. I have a name to protect. And I'm here to show you that I know how to manage.
I'm going to remind Bonnie why she was unworthy of corruption in the first place.
I'm not one to backtalk my competition typically, but I'm going to turn Bonnie to dust.
Oops. Oh, it's on.
Gloves are off, Mark. The gloves are off with Shannon. The gloves are, I mean, that's Ken Knapsack. You know, he's the best promo guy in the business for a reason. He believes in Bonnie. He was another guy who was put in this position, right? Of he didn't want to manage.
I just want to see
position
like
as
some of these
managing, and
people
he's
just
damn
do
good
a
manager.
promo
He's
off
had
where they're
champions in
not
the past.
actually doing a
I mean,
promo
what
for a
if-
match.
what
They're
if
just
he
doing a
takes Bonnie
promo
to
for
that
a
first
promo.
win? What if he knocks
So
out
get like
Corruption?
Ken
What does that
Knapsack
mean for him
and
his
John
legacy in
Rogers
that
are like,
match?
I'm the best promo in the
Ken,
business.
you really
Why?
gotta put his
I'll
back
show
against the
you
wall
why.
to make him accomplish
It's just back and
anything.
forth.
If he is what
It's
he's
like
beating back in the
it's like
Fox News
that
radio broadcast from his
Wilmer
boyhood room in
Valderrama
Bispo Beach.
hosted show, Yo
Since
Mama,
he's been forced a number of
back
times
on
to
MTV.
do
Only
that,
it's
usually they
only
end up
they're just
well
doing promos
and
at each
very
other.
Successful for him. Could this be
Yeah.
The winner still gets cash money.
Novel. Speaking of novels,
Wow, that's a reference.
Available now. If you look at Shannon Barney,
I
Christian,
watched
you know
that
what she's
show
capable of from a
so
man.
much.
You
I don't know
understand
why.
that she inspires
You do
us.
realize that the camera's on and you're admitting that to the internet.
To get them that extra.
Oh yeah,
competitive
that was a
spirit. So
fun
if
show.
you're looking for an edge in management, you got to say it goes to Shannon Barney, not because Ken Knapsack
Just
may
good,
not be
clean
great,
humor.
just because we've
That
seen
means
it
you're
time and
contributing
time
to a
again,
show
as
that was on
recently
MTV
as
that was
past
not
tournaments
playing
in
music.
this
You
very
are the
season
very
of the
reason
new era.
why we
You're
lost
absolutely
music
right.
videos on
She's
MTV.
already- she
Oh,
took
I'm
Mike
definitely not.
Kalinowski to the finals. Chance won the tournament. She's got.
They were
Laura
long gone
Kelly
before that show ever
in
started.
the semifinals. She's.
I bet you watched
Corruption
Jersey
knocked
Shore
her on the
also.
door. So, without any further ado, let us bring in
I know
the
you did it.
manager of the Burning Droogs, the pit boss.
I was trying to
Ken
think of one of the
Knapsack,
catchphrases
and
that
the
one of those
manager
people said, but
former
I don't remember 'em.
stablemates, if
So,
you will.
Because you didn't
Shannon
watch
Barney.
it.
Especially I didn't watch
Shannon,
it.
the queen of corruption. That look, I've seen that before, and that is a look of disdain. And is that when you look at Ken, does that bring up past memories? Is that what that look is?
It's not so much to Ken. You know, Ken and we're all right. We're on okay terms. We understand each other. It's the choke show that I have a problem with today.
Oh, so
Ooh.
this is more about you and Bonnie than it is in Ken. That's interesting.
Ken just got left with these scraps. This was Robert Meyer Burnett's problem, and Ken took that burden for him. So I feel bad for Ken. This is a really crappy situation for you to be in. I'm not sorry you're in it because you chose to come back, but you know that's where we're at. Ken, I want to make sure that when you spoke to Bonnie, if you were ever able to get in touch with her, you did let her know that this is not an Instagram story. This is a Schmoedown Singles Tournament play-in, right? We're all clear on that. She's aware.
Your Honor, can I approach the bench?
You can, Ken.
Okay. First of all, I want to address a lot of things here. First of all, I really enjoy Shannon. If we were at a local diner having a slice of pie and a salad, we'd be having a great conversation. I think what Shannon is learning right now is it's easy to be a number 2 or back in the day a number 3 and look up at the leadership and complain. It's easy to complain about the ship captain, and then when you get the ship, you start learning about what it really takes to run. And I think she's had some ups and she's had some downs. So this isn't, I agree with Shannon. This isn't about her. I actually really do like Shannon Barney. She brings some attitude. I love the tiara, but Christian, I'm here for 2 reasons. One, to make sure my invoice is filled out right so you can get it. 2, I'm here to help Bonnie Somerville restore the faith in the fans because I've been in her position. I really love Bonnie Somerville because I owe her a hosting gig. That day, she made up that excuse about that tree falling on her car. I got to host the panel for the first time in my life. I've only been hired 2 other times since to host the panel, but that was the first time. And so I owe it to her to come in here and
good Lord.
they overlook her because of the Instagram. Is it Bonnie's fault that she looks damn good in a Palm Springs pool? Is that her fault? No. Flaunt it. If I could do that, I'd wear the same swimsuit. It'd probably be the same result. But I'll tell you what, I'm here because Bonnie, I believe in her because
That's a whole new level of sexiness right
we
there.
are the ones who are overlooked, and we're going to bring the heat here today.
I don't think we're ready for it.
Ken, I gotta ask you
about
this match though, because sure you can root for Bonnie in terms of you're the uncle at the Little League game and you're sitting on the bleachers and you're sipping a beer out of a brown paper bag, but that's not your role today. You're actually managing this player. So do you have any hesitation about managing?
I've never had the fun
Somerville
of
through
sipping
3
a
rounds
beer
of
out of a brown
combat? And
paper
Shannon, I'll
bag.
ask the same question to you as somebody who's a newcomer to
Do
competition.
they just
at this
taste
level.
better?
Do you have any reservations about being the manager
Why are you asking
for
me?
a rookie?
Oh yeah, you haven't either.
I don't have any reservations about managing. I've been a baseball coach. I've been a director, been a public safety director. I've been in a lot of positions, leadership, and I love working with the folks and getting them to places where they don't think they can be. And Bonnie, though, that's not even a problem, actually. Now that I think about it, Bonnie is here to prove something. Bonnie's here because she knows who she is. This is a
person who can't get to a place that she's supposed to be.
As long as she shows up, and she's here, right? She's here.
Low hanging fruit. That was too easy.
Here,
That was the
good to
lowest
go.
hanging
And,
fruit.
Marisol,
You should be ashamed of
God
yourself.
bless her, showing up here.
I kind of
This is
am.
what they do
I
to
mean,
you, Marisol. This is what corruption was about. They praise this heap on you. You're the next this, you're the next that. And then you falter once and they rip you out and they throw you into the trash. Be
Stop that.
careful of that. Be careful of that. That's what corruption was about back in the day.
Well, Shannon, he's got a point.
Stop it.
I mean,
Get back on
Bonnie
here.
did win. She played the match. You didn't wait at all. You traded her the next day. And any regrets about how you handled that situation?
Absolutely not. I practice what I preach. I tell every single one of my players to trust their guts, and I trusted mine, and it has served me well so far getting rid of her. I have no qualms about that. As far as my reservations about managing Marisol go, I have zero reservations about managing Marisol. In fact, I am pleased and very excited to manage Marisol because Bonnie is a veteran who plays like a rookie, whereas Marisol is a rookie who plays like a veteran. And I trust her, and I am so ready for her to come out here and show you guys what she's got today.
All right, well, it is ready. The stage is
strong words right there.
Shannon Barney,
Flip-flopping wordplay.
Ken Knapsack, former allies, and now on the other side of the table. Thank you, guys. Good luck to you both. All right, putting Shannon out, and I'll be honest with you. I think I'm going to probably have to bring Shannon back on camera when Bonnie comes out because I got to hear what they have to say to one another.
Oh man, that's dangerous.
Hey,
that's dangerous.
There's a lot of it today, so we might as well be entertained also. All right, so Mark, are you ready to go?
Flossing and flying.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first, representing the Burning Droogs with a record of 0 wins, 3 defeats, she is Bonnie the Smoke Show Somerville.
Look
at Somerville coming in hot over here, ladies and gentlemen. Move it. Look at these moves.
Look, even the AC just kicked on.
Somerville. The Smoke Show.
Sorry, what, Shannon? You have something to say? You should say it. I'm ready. Let's go.
Bonnie, before we
just made an entrance there, didn't we?
My goodness. That is the Palm Springs picture times 100. Look.
Well, I have to live up to my name, Smoke Show. So.
Well, I've known you for a while now, and I know that after
like she just came out and you saw
to play Brett Sheridan, you were very excited. You were excited to plan a faction. You and Shannon seemed to.
How did she time it like that?
How much she was on your side, and then you didn't get it. You didn't even hear too much except you were traded. And was there a phone call? How did that all go down?
Oh no! Typical of like a Hollywood wannabe that wants to be as successful as me. They basically just drop you and they don't even give you an email or a call or something. It's just jealousy. You know what I mean? So like, I'm here to win. And I love the pit boss, Ken. I love you so much. Thank you for believing in me, but I'm really here, to kick Shannon's ass.
All right. Well, Shannon, Mark, I got to do it. I mean, you have a question real quick before I bring Shannon in because I got to have these two.
This is going to be dangerous. This is not going to end well.
The only thing I ask now is
there's no way
get subterfuge by that intro. So yeah, just go ahead. Let's
on our we're about to see a edited by Nerd Chronic.
Oh, hi. I'm so sorry. I got a little confused here. Is this a trivia show or is this a cleavage competition? It doesn't matter. I'll beat you in both, honey. So sit down.
I'm not gonna lie. You have great cleavage, but I do think I beat you in this one. Sorry.
Oh, Bonnie, just as delusional as always. Listen,
what are we reacting to tonight?
Thank you. It's very expensive.
What are you, Sleeping Beauty?
I'm in my bedroom. So, I mean, that's normal, but there you go.
All right. Well, listen.
I thought you were a friend. I thought you were a friend. That's cool. We're good.
Bonnie, here's the problem with you. Here's why you're gonna lose.
Oh, please tell me what the problem is with me. I can't.
If you would shut your mouth, I would be happy to.
Yeah, same.
Okay, thank you. You're going to lose today because you have exhausted all of your energy trying to hurt my feelings, and you've forgotten that I don't have any, so that doesn't work. And you're gonna need all of the energy in the world.
Shannon, I don't have any feelings.
Fighting me for the points. You're fighting her.
No, I'm actually fighting to beat you. And I love Ken, and I've known him.
Pass the popcorn.
As long as I've known Christian. So I want to do this for Ken because he believed in me and he took me on, and he is my inspiration, and I do not want to let him down.
Cheers.
Cool. You owe me a bottle of champagne.
Really?
All right. Well, Mark, anything else? But
no, we can just keep going.
All right, Bonnie, we're going to put you in to your opponent.
I love Mark Ellis.
We're getting the light.
Yeah. And her opponent.
You're running 3 minutes past your set time.
Her Schmoedown debut. Representing corruption.
Ooh, this is going to be good.
She is Lady Justice Marisol McKee. Marisol McKee is here. The corruption theme blazing as Lady Justice makes the debut. Marisol, you see a lot of conversation here between your manager and former player and Bonnie. A lot of drama. How are you feeling going into this match against a match with so much history in it?
Look, I am here for one reason and one reason only. I am Shannon's enforcer.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
People forget about our origins, and corruption is about exposing the rotten trash in this league.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
as Shannon's enforcer, Bonnie is the next person on our list. So I'm here for one reason. All right. I already said it. And that reason is to retire her.
To retire Bonnie Somerville. Wow. Okay. Mark?
Cutthroat.
Marisol.
I would like to see her and Laura Kelly on a team together.
Preparation like in this first matchup
Right?
for you in this league?
The prep
Shannon's treating them
was
right over there.
minimal, considering my competition.
Marisol McKee and Laura Kelly on a
But
team
you know,
together.
we have some tape
Spitting
on
that
Bonnie, so-
fire.
The only people
we
they
just
could possibly
picked,
like
her
go up
weaknesses,
against
which
that would be worthy of that
about
would be like if Ripley and
and
Sarah Connor were to
that
team
leaves
up.
it pretty wide open.
Ooh.
So I think that speaks for itself.
Ooh.
We'll
I
get
had so many
Sigourney
questions,
Weaver
but
and
I
Linda
really want to
Hamilton
see this
together.
match. So I have to tell you, Marisol, I'm going to just drop you out for a moment here. Bring back Bonnie, and now there is Marisol. And here we go.
Bring it on. That was a
Mark,
movie.
Our competitors are here.
Bring it on again.
The rules of round number one.
That was also a movie.
Oh, thank God. We still have rules. In round number 1, 8 questions are going to be
All
asked
right.
to the field. And
What's happening?
That was a whole lot of some really good smack talk there.
Oh yeah, it's firing off already. This is gonna be a fun little match, isn't it?
Yeah. The thing is, I don't want to mention it just because
don't.
I feel like it does take away from the facade of the Schmoedown, but I really like the character work on these.
Oh yeah,
I feel like that's safe to say.
I think Marisol's character, like right off the bat, like I saw a little bit of her promo on Instagram before this.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's coming in with a really strong character, strong personality that I think is going to actually make some pretty good waves. As long as she obviously is able to back up her words with her gameplay, which we assume that she's going to, because I believe we have Marisol winning this one.
Yeah.
But man, at the very least, I would love to see Bonnie spring back and put on a show as far as making this a nice, close game. I would love to see Bonnie come back and put some huge points up on the board. That's going to make it a great game. So,
yeah. While you have this pause, I'm looking down below and I see that this entire video is running for 59:10.
Yeah.
That's roughly the length of these matches so far, where we've had everyone going to round 5, and we've had some really good like what was it last night we've hinged on that final round round 5, that final round 3 question.
That 5-pointer.
Yeah, that's where I got the 5 from. Yeah. This might go that distance as well, just because of how long this runtime is. I have high hopes for this. This might turn out to be a really good match, and I'm hoping Bonnie's bringing the fire to this.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the factions obviously want to see some KOs. They want to see some TKOs. It gets some more points than usual. But the thing at the end of the day is, I think more often than not, you, the viewer, don't necessarily want a KO or a TKO because you want to be stumped on that 5-pointer. Who is winning this match? Who is Christian about to call out when he says, "and you're a winner"? And I don't know if we're going to get that on this match, but at the very least, for sure, we're definitely going to round 3 on this one.
And I know you and me both, we like it to go like the full distance there, just because we want to answer more trivia questions. It's just a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun being able to test our own knowledge and see how good we are. So let's jump into this round 1 and see how good we are in this round.
Yep, and then just to remind you guys, we do have Streamlabs up here, streamlabs.com/cinefanatics. If you have any questions, we will interrupt this with your question. Anything that you want to say, anything you want to mention about this match while we're replaying it, drop it up there. No, we don't have a Schmoebot. Drop it up there, and we'll pause and interrupt and shout it out.
Here's the thing, though. I would like to throw us out there. I hope someone does this just because I think it would be hilarious. I will take a cue from SEN that I'm not going to put a price point on it, but if you donate to Streamlabs, send us a question, but also let us know like what voice, like celebrity, do you want us to try to impersonate?
Oh gosh,
just any of them. Just give us like a celebrity, and we'll see how bad or how potentially how good we can do them.
Oof.
This might be interesting. So let's do that.
Big ol' oof.
Throw in a Streamlab question. It could just be some off the wall question. Like we got the what's your favorite car brand? It was a weird question. He acknowledged that. He knew it. Throw in a question, whether it's Schmoedown related, us related, or just weird related. Let us know what celebrity voice he wants to try to answer it in. We will interrupt and do that. That would be cool.
Let's do it.
Let's see if this works. But yeah, let's get into round 1 because I want to answer some questions.
Schmoedown know-how. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 1 anyway. As soon as we ask the question, competitors have 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer with whatever writing utensil you have on whatever tablet you provided for yourself. Once we ask you by name to reveal your answer, please show what you wrote to the camera at the same time you verbalize into the microphone. I remind each competitor of your 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. If you're not sure you heard a question right, you want to buy yourself another 15 seconds, use a Josh the Engineer rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be issued by your manager.
That's what JTE stands for.
The match. You may
use a JT rule.
Your manager must
the JT.
The JT rule. It looks from the backgrounds of our competitors that I will not be asking any questions about the streets immediately bordering Lake Michigan.
Good call. All right, so
where is that?
We start with Marisol. Are you ready?
Chicago.
Let's do this.
Bonnie, are you ready?
Chicago?
Oh, I'm ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown.
Okay.
Round number 1, question number 1. Here we go, ladies. Action adventure. That's the first category. To date, how many Indiana Jones films have been released?
Wait, in total?
Yeah, Christian.
Yeah, in total. In total.
In total?
There's movie stars.
Yes.
Go ahead and give myself the 1 point on this.
Yeah, all released. 5.
That'll be a preemptive 1 point
3.
there.
Can you tell her to do that?
1. Pens down, please. Pens down. And we start with Marisol.
4.
Yes, Bonnie. 5. That's incorrect. Marisol goes
Yeah.
up.
4.
4.
Right, I went 5
so
just because I thought there was the young Indiana Jones movie that would count.
I'm going to bring it back.
Here we go. Next
But-
question.
Released.
If it
I mean,
helps,
obviously, I know
it
there was the 4,
gonna be
but
5 by this time, but then it got pushed back.
I took a risk. Didn't
Thank you, Mark.
work out.
That's what I was thinking because unlike most people, I actually get auditions. So
Oop.
I probably was going to get auditions
Oop.
for that. So.
All right. There you go.
Duly noted, no points will be awarded. Your next question. In the world of Oscars, the Academy Awards. And your question. Who won Best Actress for her role as Viola de Lesseps in 1998's Shakespeare in Love? I'll give you that name pronunciation. Viola de Lesseps.
I think you said it wrong both times.
Viola de Lesseps.
3 times. And 5.
I don't think I'm right.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, please. And Bonnie? Yes, Gwyneth Paltrow is correct. Make sure you say it, Bonnie, also. And Marisol?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yes. All right.
Who is Gwyneth Paltrow?
Perfect. All right. So it's 2-1. 2-1.
So it's not
Marisol
Kate
keeps
Winslet
her
then.
lead. Here's question number 3.
No. Okay. Just checking.
Dramas. What 2015 biopic tells the story of the rise of the rap group NWA?
I had some friends took their 6-month-old baby.
I just
into the
rewatched
theater
this
to
again within the past week
5.
too. It's a good movie.
Seriously?
Express yourself.
2,
Oh yeah.
1. Pens down, please. Pens down, Marisol. And Marisol, what do you have?
Straight out of Compton.
That is correct. And Bonnie?
Straight out of Compton.
Yes. Okay. 3-2.
I'm coming straight out of Compton.
3-2.
Crazy
So
mother
next
effer named
question,
Ash.
3-2.
Straight out of Compton.
1 point lead over Somerville. Here we go. Next one.
That's right. We move on.
You're really
to
pushing it there,
category number
buddy.
4, and this is
I'm
the world of the
It's hard to do
2000s.
that song,
That
to do
decade.
any of their songs
Your
without
West
cussing.
They just don't.
plays the lead role of Nicholas Angel in Edgar Wright's 2007 film Hot Fuzz, which was Christian's nickname in high school. Buzz Harlow.
Junior high. And
Who played a character in an Edgar Wright movie?
Do I get to?
Yeah, pretty much.
3.
Well, you
2,
can't
1.
necessarily.
Pens down, please. Pens down, Bonnie. And we start with Bonnie. Didn't have it?
I have it. I think
Did you write it? Let me see it.
I wrote it.
Let me see.
Simon Pegg.
That's correct.
Wow.
And Marisol?
Simon Pegg.
That's correct. So
He's coming straight out of
4-3,
Compton.
4-3.
Crazy
I see
mother effer named
Ken's
Simon Pegg.
flexing.
Yeah, Simon
Ken got
Pegg.
excited over there. 4-3.
I don't think
Hip
Simon
hop,
Pegg's
I love
coming out of Compton.
So
though.
yeah. All right, here we go. Next question. This is question number 5. In what franchise will you find the characters such as Will Turner?
Really?
Category, Christian?
It's fantasy sci-fi. In what franchise will you find characters such as
Which
Will
letter
Turner,
has the double
Jack the
letter?
Monkey, Elizabeth Swann, and
R or
Captain
the B?
Barbosa?
Did you say the friend? Did you say the?
I did. It's okay, Mark.
Did
You're
you?
all right.
I don't think it
covering
really
a lot
matters
of,
which one you
I'm
double.
gonna make double,
Right.
double because it's still
Man.
kind of pronounced the same way.
And 5.
I think it's probably. I don't
3,
know.
How many
2,
Mai Tais you've
1.
had?
Pens down,
Yeah,
please. And
exactly.
Marisol.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
That is correct. Bonnie
Oh, she did the double on both.
didn't have it. All right, so
She went both.
Marisol goes up by 2.
Pirates of the
5-3
Caribbean.
over Bonnie Somerville.
I want Pirates of the
Next question, Mark.
Caribbean.
That's right. At this point, we will note that Marisol is still perfect. If she manages to get 3 more questions correct
Not
in a row,
perfect,
that would be a
okay.
perfect round number 1, in which Marisol will be asked a bonus question just to her. We also appreciate the penmanship. Well done. Maybe the best I've ever seen. In the category of comedies is your next question.
Love the laugh
And
track.
the query is, in what 2012 comedy film will you hear the line, "You're one of the acapella girls. I'm one of those acapella boys, and we're going to have aca children"? It's a good line.
It is.
It's a good line if you're in that line.
Aka, excuse me?
Good pickup line.
Supermarket. Work. No. 5, 4.
I'm making sure it's not a trick and
3.
that we're answering the right one of the trilogy.
Yeah,
Pen
I
down,
saw
please,
this.
and Bonnie.
Pitch Perfect.
It is. And Marisol.
Pitch Perfect.
And
All
it
right,
opened
so
up my
6-4,
eyes. I
and
saw
we
the
keep a
sign.
2-point lead over Bonnie.
Don't you forget
And
about
here's
me.
Our next question. This is from horror /
No diggity.
thriller.
God, I hate this category.
God, I love this
Directed
category.
1999.
Oh, that's why.
What category is that, Christian? You didn't say it.
That is exactly why I love this category.
Who did direct that?
I'm in his head, folks.
Think about it. Just
We're on the same team here, buddy. And
Thinking about it's not going to help.
5,
think of who's in it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down. And Marisol.
Tim Burton.
Yes.
Oh.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
Tim Burton.
You got it. All right.
Yeah.
So 7-5,
That wasn't going to help.
7-5. And
Stars Johnny Depp.
well, final question. Final
I was
question.
thinking
here.
something else then, I
Marisol
guess.
McKee, should she hit this, we'll get a bonus
Johnny Depp
question
and Christopher
that only
Walken.
she will answer. And
Hey.
here's our final
Hey.
question here, Mark.
That's
Oh,
right,
gosh,
and
don't
your
do
final
that.
John
question
Travolta.
is in the
Yeah.
world of
Sandy.
animated movies. And your question. In 1994's The Lion King, what is the name of the rock formation that is home to the King of the Land? You know, I really like that remake, Christian. For one thing,
Nope.
The scene with the
Wait, you don't
the
have
scene
this?
with the turd roll,
No, I don't like the
didn't need
remake.
that.
5, 4,
You know,
3,
I
2,
know.
1. Pens down. Pens
It's
down,
like
please.
one of your
And
favorite
we start
Disney
with Bonnie.
movies. I know you know this one.
Bonnie.
Pride, Glory.
Oh,
Pride Rock is who we're looking for. And Marisol.
It is Pride Rock.
Pride Rock.
Pride Rock.
Pride Rock.
And Marisol gets a perfect round. Perfect
So
round
does
there
Robert.
for Marisol McKee. So
Once
Marisol,
again, I lose by 1 word.
this is, you didn't lose yet. And this is for you, Marisol, and only you here. You don't have to write it down. You just have to answer it. Here is your question. Are you ready?
Yep.
Which 2017 musical has the following songs on its soundtrack: Never Enough and The Other Side.
Greatest Showman.
I'll say there's only like 2 musicals I knew around that time, and that's that and La La Land.
All the stars of 1,000 spots.
Please stop.
5, 4, 3.
Gonna go with Mary Poppins Returns.
Ooh.
For The Greatest Showman. Looking for The Greatest Showman. All right, so Marisol.
That was the next year, right?
She's still got 8
That's
questions,
2018.
but it is an 8-5 lead. All right, bringing
Yeah,
in
that's right.
both Shannon and Ken Knapsack here.
Don't laugh.
All right. So let's.
Ben, come on, give me some support.
Oh.
Before we get any support at all, we're going to get to Mark. We're in round 2. Can you please read the rules?
Yeah,
Round-
I feel like an overwhelmed dad on vacation taking the kids to Disneyland, where I will turn this car around once we get through the rules of round number 2, which is known as the wheel round, the wheel of fate, doom, and ultimately justice. Each competitor gets a spin.
All right. So, what did you get out of that?
I mean, I'm right there with Bonnie on that one.
Okay. So, I mean, those were some good questions. Like, I really like those. Round 1 was really good.
There's 1 or 2 that I probably should have gotten that I didn't for some reason. Like that Indiana Jones. Like I know there's 4. I just was hedging my bets on there maybe being a young Indiana Jones that existed that I forgot about. But I know there's 4.
Yeah. So that's not bad right off the gate. So you've got Marisol is pulling ahead with the lead with the perfect round of 8. Bonnie's got 5. That's again. Here's the thing. That's still not bad in the realm of Schmoedown. I mean, we look at the match that we had last night with was it James White?
Yep.
And Frank Moran. I think he was only down by 2.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 again, more than 2. Obviously.
3, you're pushing it.
3 still not that bad though. But yeah, once you get beyond that 3, I think you are definitely.
If you're down, you want to come. If you're down, you want to come out down by only 2. You don't want to come down.
Yeah.
You don't want to come out down more than that. It's not to say that 3 is you can't come back from that, but in this situation, I think we're looking at somebody. I mean, look, Marisol had a perfect round there. You're looking at somebody who knows their stuff, coming from the fan leagues for a reason. I mean, we look at competitors who have come from the fan leagues and what they've done in the Schmoedown. Fan leagues typically stated to have really difficult questions throughout them. So competitors coming from there into the big leagues, into the actual Schmoedown, they typically know their stuff. There's reason why there's usually some hype around them when they come on board. And if you look at the past matches, you look at what Bonnie has done before, I think she's actually, if I recall correctly, she might actually be doing better here than she did before, but it's also, it might still just not be enough quite yet. Let's see what happens in round 2, because this is definitely the wheel can determine a lot here. Bonnie could land on something that she just slays at, and Marisol could hit something that she's not strong at, and we could see even out real quick.
And the thing is like as viewers, as people like say you and I who've been doing reactions for 2 years or so, we're
been that long.
Yeah. Especially like Marisol, we don't know any of her strengths at all because I mean, unfortunately, we haven't been paying that much attention to the fan leagues. We just don't have time running a YouTube channel and working full time. Completely understandable, I would say.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Bonnie's strengths are. I don't know what her strengths are. I don't know where her weaknesses are. I'm hoping she knows what her strengths and weaknesses are.
Her strength is character's name Mona.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Friends Trivia is not a part of the movie Trivia Schmoedown, though. So just saying.
I don't know if she's ever going to get away from those jokes from the viewing audience.
Here's the thing. Like, I'm all for fairness. Yes, I will make jokes at Bonnie's expense for the Schmoedown and the Schmoedown only. I do like her as an actress. I like her characters. Mona was a great character on Friends, and I do like her singing. Now that I'm done with the positivity plugs, What she needs is she desperately needs a category that's going to work in her favor, and she will need Marisol to get like quite possibly the worst category ever.
Possibly. I mean,
Here's the
she's not that far behind where that is absolutely the case. Not the worst category and best category, but somewhere close to.
But if you take her performance based on round 1 into account, you could possibly assume round 2 is not going to be that much better unless you have that advantage of at least a category that you're familiar with.
Let's see some spinner's choice, opponent's choice. Let's see what happens with
The
something
thing
like
is,
that.
the problem with the opponent's choice in something like this, again, neither one of them probably really know what each other's weaknesses are. It's going to be kind of hard. You might end up in a situation where you get opponent's choice and you just have to randomly pick something.
Maybe.
And come to find out it's one of the slices that, like, say, Bonnie put on the wheel.
But what you're not taking into consideration right now is the fact that Bonnie is playing against a team that she was once on. So she's had those conversations with Shannon the first time out. Shannon probably has a little bit more insight, and that's what happens when you trade and drop players like this in this kind of setting. Shannon's going into this with probably some foreknowledge of what Bonnie knows and does not know, because she's had those conversations for Bonnie's first match here.
Very good point.
So that might actually work more in Marisol's advantage.
Possibly.
We'll see how that shakes out.
Spin at that thar wheel, because this is a
that thar
singles
wheel.
match. Each genre contains 4 questions of movie trivia Schmoedown know-how. Once you settle on that category, each question is worth 2
We'll
points.
also see if
There's no penalty for missing a question.
Ken was able to
However,
support and do any
stealing
kind
is
of
available in round number
training
2.
with Bonnie.
So if you're not sure of the answer,
Off
you
screen.
can ask us for multiple choice. We give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1 point. Christian, does appear that all competitors still have
So
the
if
use of
Marisol
channeling
wins and
the
Bonnie
free
loses,
JTE
Bonnie doesn't
rules.
retire if
So Marisol McKee
if she
is
puts
gonna
up
get
an incredibly
a
good
decision
game.
if she wants to spin first or defer.
Which
on
again,
her
this whole
opponent.
video is
All right, we're
going
gonna
59
remove
minutes. This is
Bonnie
probably
and
going to still
Ken
be a
here
good
for
game.
a second.
She probably doesn't
Shannon,
retire
you go
either
60
way.
seconds to talk to Lady
She'll probably
Justice
come back
starring now.
probably next
Okay,
year
that
and
was
come back with
beautiful,
another
honey.
game and try to start again.
Beautiful.
But
That performance was better than Bonnie's entire get-up every
Yep.
single time. Just keep doing what you're doing. Shake
The
off
fire.
that bonus question. Doesn't matter at this point. Let's spin first. Let's increase this lead, and let's see if we can get her in a knockout or TKO range. Stay calm. Stay collected. Doesn't matter what you spin here. We know what we're keeping. We know what we're throwing away. We know what we want here. So let's do it.
All right,
Let's keep it going.
Here's the wheel. Marisol will be spinning first, and here it is.
Tim Burton is on there. Tom Hanks. Ooh, I would like a Tom Hanks. I would like to answer some Tom Hanks questions, actually.
Castaway.
That sounds like fun.
And we get to 2000.
Oh,
2000.
that's 2000s. Yeah.
What do you think, Marisol? You wanna spin again, or you wanna maybe try your luck with 2000s?
I feel comfortable with the 2000s.
Yeah, I think you should keep it. We got way too close to opponent's choice, so let's stay 2000s.
Is that
Let's stay with it.
Tarantino? There's the
All right, you got this.
Tarantino
Hey,
slices
you
on
got
there.
All your rules. You can go to
That's
multiple
actually
choice.
what I
Doesn't
wouldn't
matter.
mind.
You're in
Yeah.
a good position to be able to utilize it if you need it. So take a breath. Listen to all your
MERYL
questions.
Street.
You got this. Let's
Meryl
rock
Streep,
with it.
Meg Ryan.
All right. Thank you, Shannon. We're going to drop you out here.
good
Now we're going to
slices
bring
on there today.
Bonnie back.
Nice.
Actually, sorry, Bonnie. Bring it back in a second. Hold on. Sorry, Bonnie, you had a question?
Sorry, am I allowed to steal? I
You can steal in
apologize.
this round. Yes, you can steal in this round.
Okay,
And
I forgot. Sorry, thank
But
you.
you may not steal until if Marisol's asked the question, she gets the first opportunity to
Well,
answer. If she
right.
misses, then we'll re-ask you the question.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
yeah.
Thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
all right, so here we go. 4 questions in the realm of 2000s. Marisol, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Who plays the character of Ivy Walker, a blind woman
Bryce
living
Dallas
in
Howard.
a
Bryce
village
Dallas Howard. Yeah.
named Covington in 2004's The Village?
Oh, wait, no. She's not blind.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yes. for
Yes,
2
she
points.
is.
That is correct.
She is?
Yes.
I've
All right.
never watched The Village. So
Who
the
starred
thing is,
in
I
the
knew the ending. So I didn't watch it.
2007 action revenge film Death Sentence?
Kevin Bacon?
Kevin Bacon.
Correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
She's good.
All right. Here is
Okay,
question
not
3.
the thing you say
What
to
is
your
the
opponent.
nickname of Jimmy Rabbit's battle rap rival, played
Papa
by
Doll.
Anthony Mackie in 8 Mile?
That's just Bonnie getting into her head. Don't worry about it.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Wink, B, Lil Tick, C, Lickety Split, or D, Papa
Okay,
Doc.
I'm taking Lickety Split. That's
It's
my rap
Papa
battle.
Doc. It is Papa. Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, that's another. That's
Shut
another
up.
one of.
Lickety Split is the name I'm taking for myself.
Can I get those one time free repeat?
He-
One
he's
multiple
another
choice,
one
yes,
of
but it won't cost you anything. A,
the
wink.
rappers in that though.
Little
I
tick.
don't care.
C, Lickety Split. D, Papa Doc.
Papa
You can
Doc.
be flabbergasted. We'll spell it with some numbers or something.
His name's Clarence.
And 5, 4, 3,
He has really nice
2,
parents.
1.
B?
No, she had an answer.
She said B. Okay, B is incorrect. Bonnie, for a 1 point steal, here is the question. What
I
is
know
the,
what it is.
Let me listen first. What is the nickname of Jimmy Rabbit's battle rap rival played by Anthony Mackie in 8 Mile? Is it A, Wink, B, Little Tick, C, Lickety Split, or D, Papa Doc?
D, Papa Doc.
That is correct for 1 point.
Boom.
Bonnie picking up a steal there. Big steal for Bonnie. All right, Marisol, here is your final question. Question number 4. Here you go. All right. In the Santa Claus 2,
Marry
what does
Mrs.
Santa
Mary,
have to
get
do
married.
in order to
Yeah.
stop the de-Santification process?
The Mrs. Claus.
The Mrs. Claus.
The
Let's get
decent.
multiple choice for this.
Is it A, get married?
Get married.
B,
Yeah.
give everyone coal? C, become a toy?
Yeah.
Or D, tell someone
Give
that
everyone coal. I want to watch that movie.
A.
A is correct. 1 point for Marisol. And so
It's
Marisol
The
sees
Mrs.
herself
Claus.
pick up some points.
Yeah.
13-6.
What a movie that was.
as
What a
she-
pun that is.
Round number 1. All right, Marisol, we're going to drop you out here.
Well,
And we're going to bring in.
they're just
Ken
carrying
Knapsack.
the
Ken,
pun
you got 60
over from the first
seconds
one.
To talk to Bonnie starting.
it's the Santa
Well,
Claus.
first
The
of
reason
all,
why he
I
has
was
to become
almost gonna
Santa Claus.
challenge because the Adventures of Young Indiana.
I want to
Jones-
know who thought of that. Who woke up one morning and goes,
Where were you when that piece?
Santa Claus.
Frank Reich, when he stood in the locker room in 1992, down to the Houston Oilers, 35.
He was mentioning something about
I ain't got no fears.
young
We're
Indiana
gonna
Jones, but
have
whatever.
to win. Bonnie,
He's talking
you
about
and I
sports.
Are here today for the most true, pure American reason to get paid.
No.
You can't lose, Bonnie.
You didn't hear him because you were talking.
I got this.
All right.
what happens when you're a
All right,
reactor?
Here is the wheel going to come up. And here's the spin for Bonnie.
According to my research,
Tarantino.
3 at halftime,
Tarantino.
Pick 6, make it 35-3 in the third quarter.
Now,
root for the Washington
if she
football players.
doesn't go to multiple choice,
All right. So,
Tim Burton would be good too.
Bonnie, 60 seconds to discuss if you want to keep
if
this.
she doesn't go to multiple choice and she nails
Ken,
all of
what
this
do I do
round,
if I don't want to keep this. What happens?
she'll be doing pretty good.
If you have any inkling of knowledge, take it because you'll never know what you get on the respin. But look, we got Hanks, we got Meg Ryan, we're romance, we got Meryl Streep. The Egypts watch and love that chant. So I'd say spin again.
All right, I'm going to spin again. Thank you.
All
I'm
right.
gonna listen to the
Oh.
pit boss.
All right. Well, here is the second spin. Whatever you get here, you got to take.
Okay, I'll take it.
And here is
Just-
the spin.
Ooh,
Oh,
Meryl
nice.
Streep. All right. So,
Meryl Streep.
See, that's
all
what we're
right, so
talking
Meryl
about.
Streep it is going to move.
This is going to be one of her strengths.
Going to move Marisol in.
This is a
4
good thing
questions in
for
the
Bonnie.
realm of Meryl Streep. Here we go, Mark.
Don't
4
call it to
questions
come
for Bonnie.
back.
Right,
Yeah.
no crowd to laugh at comedies, no crowd to chant Meryl Streep, but she's watching, I'm sure. Hi, Meryl.
Seriously, yo.
Family.
Oh my God, I know.
Bonnie, 4
I know.
questions.
Every night,
Your
Jake.
first question,
Every
Bonnie,
night.
as with every question, initially is going to be worth 2 points.
Pretty much.
See how you want to handle those. In question number 1, who directed Meryl Streep in the 1983 film Silkwood?
Oh. I know this. How much
So cool.
do I get? Am I allowed to ask for time?
5. You can ask for a repeat. 4, 3.
Can I get a repeat, please?
First one.
You may.
Repeat, please.
In the world of Meryl Streep, who directed Meryl Streep in the 1983 film Silkwood?
Okay.
Silkwood.
Okay.
Multiple choice.
And 5, 4. Just answer it, Bonnie. 3.
Oh, Mike Nichols.
Yes, you don't have to write it down. Correct.
Wow.
I
All
got
right.
it.
Yes, you got it. So you don't have to write it
Okay.
down.
That might have been worth the repeat.
I'm excited. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, you got it right. 2 points. So you just have to answer or Yeah,
Sorry.
there's nothing in this
Sorry.
round. All right, here we go. Here's question number 2. Mark, are you ready?
Certainly, Christian. Question number 2 in the world of Meryl Streep. What Best Picture winner did Meryl receive her first Oscar nomination for?
Kramer versus Kramer.
Yeah.
Is incorrect.
That's what I was going to guess.
For a 2-point steal. Marisol, I'll repeat the question for you. What Best Picture winner did Meryl receive?
Was it Kramer versus Kramer?
Oscar nomination for?
Can I go back?
No.
The Deer Hunter.
Yes.
It is The Deer Hunter. That's a big steal. Christian.
2 points for Marisol there, getting those 2 points. 15-8 as we get to our next question there. Mark.
That's right. Back to Bonnie for the world of Meryl Streep. And the question, your penultimate one in this round. What 2002 film from director Spike Jonze stars Nicolas Cage and Meryl Streep? As real-life
Adaptation.
writers Kaufman and Susan Orlean.
I know it. I'm sorry. Do I get more time? Can I get another time? I know it. I just need more time.
I know it. Can I have more time?
Your question?
I do know it. I just need more time.
What 2002 film from director Spike Jonze stars Nicolas Cage and
She's
Meryl
the
Streep
repeat.
as real-life writers
she has
Charlie
four.
Kaufman and Susan Orlean?
Adaptation.
2 points for Bonnie.
She's
Somerville.
utilizing those
2 points
repeats
for Bonnie
well.
She
Somerville.
is. She's doing a very good job with those.
The last one.
I don't know if it's going to help her in the third round, but
Big
it's helping her
answer,
now.
because that guarantees that we're going to round 3.
What?
Yeah. What's that? What's wrong? What are you asking?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What does what mean?
I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm not out of the game, right?
No, it's only the second round. You got it's 15-10. You have one more question in round number 2. All right, here we go.
All right.
Hands up, guys. Both hands up, please. All right, here we go.
We are now
Don't sing.
guaranteed a round number 3 in some fashion, and Bonnie can make it a 3-point match. She gets this
Which would be
last
good.
question
Which
correct
would be
off the
very
bat.
helpful for
Bonnie,
her.
In the world of
Yeah.
your final question for 2 points. Meryl Streep starred as Lindy Chamberlain in what 1988 film?
Do I get any more time?
One more if you want to use it.
Is that my last one?
Yep. And 5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
It's
That's enough.
Sorry.
You're out of,
No, wait.
out of time. Out of
Is
time.
that
You're
It's
out of
done,
time.
Bonnie. It's over. We're going to give Marisol a chance to steal. Marisol, I'm going to repeat the question.
Hello, Vernon.
Meryl Streep
Good to see you.
starred as
Tennessee.
Lindy
That's actually my earliest memory as a kid is moving from Tennessee to
Cry in the
Texas.
dark.
That's a big steal. And Christian, we're back
Ooh.
with a 7-point lead for Marisol
Ooh.
as we enter round number 3.
What a steal. All right, Lady Justice there. That was big. That was big. Bonnie fought really well. All right, so we're going to bring in both Shannon and Ken. As
yes.
If Bonnie hits all 3 of her
round number
round 3
Here we
questions,
go.
though,
Mark, hit it.
Round number
she
3.
still
This is
looks
the round
good
that will
for
determine the match. Let's go
another
to
match
the
going forward.
Overtime.
So,
in round number 3,
Bonnie,
the competitor
you pause.
is going to choose
I know,
their
give me a
3
second.
categories, though they may do it.
Stop drinking and pause.
I got it. I got it.
So here's the thing. This is what a 7-point lead right now.
Yeah.
Definitely, I would say you don't want that coming out of round 3.
No. Come on.
But
Round 2.
or going into round 3. But we're in a position where if Bonnie hits all 3 of her questions, and Marisol has to miss at least the round 3. If she misses round 3 but gets 2 and 5, I feel like
What are you saying? She misses point 3? What are you saying?
I can't missing. I can't math tonight.
You can't word either.
I can't word either.
Guys,
It's been a long day, y'all.
This is what happens when you stream every night. By the time you get to the last stream of the week, he's gone.
Like if you blah blah blah.
So tune in every Thursday for the next few weeks.
For the Robert Adams show of words. So
crap show, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you wanted to edit it, yes, that's exactly it.
Anyway. Yeah. So if Bonnie hits all three of her questions, and then
she could win.
Yeah, she could win if Marisol misses. She's
3 point.
Marisol's got to miss like 3 and 5 or 2 and 2 and 5.
She's got to miss her 3 and 5, and Bonnie would win.
Which
Yeah.
very rarely do people miss number 2. So, it's a hard thing to predict that, just because I mean you look at how Marisol's been playing all the way through, and I don't see a world where she misses 2 of her 3 round 3 questions.
Mm-hmm.
On the flip side, though, I mean I think Bonnie's already outperforming herself from the last match that she had. So I also see if she picks the right numbers, there is a world where she does hit all 3 of her round 3 questions, which does put this in a very strong, close game territory still. So,
which is again something we all want to see.
Something we all want to say. This could get good. This could get really good. So, let's see how this shakes out. Man.
Again, y'all, if y'all have any questions, you want to drop any questions, Streamlabs, Super Chat. We got a thing going on. If you're going to donate to, like, say, Streamlabs, ask a question of us, but also let us, like, give us, like, a celebrity, like, voice you want us to try to impersonate. Let's see if we can answer it in some random celebrity voice, just for funsies.
Note that there are going to be some specific voices that will probably deny. I'm not going to mention any of them right now, but if you put in a certain voice, there might be chances that we'll be like, I'm probably not going to do that one.
But let's see how this goes.
Blind a la Lady Justice. What we need from each competitor is 3
numbers.
Man. These numbers can range from 1 to 20. Each number corresponds to a different corner of movie trivia Schmoedown know-how. Your first question is worth 2 points. Your next one is worth 3 points. Your last
there you
one,
go.
should we make it that far, is worth 5.
I knew there was one of those scenarios where a sudden death is very possible
Christian,
as well.
We're going to get the numbers from Marisol first, because like I said,
as always, I was told there would be no math.
Right for her, lucky numbers first. Marisol, from 1 to 20, what feels lucky?
Keep it simple and sequential. Let's do 7, 8, and 9.
7, 8, 9 for Marisol, and for Bonnie.
4, 11, and
Ken's face.
22.
Not rocket science, honey. Let's do this.
Up to 20. 4, 11, and one more.
I just handed that to you, Shannon. 4, 11, and 12.
4, 11, and 12. All right. So 4, 11, and 12 for Bonnie. Give me a moment here.
For what it's worth, Bonnie, my favorite number is 22.
Thank you. I always play 22 on crab. Oh, thank you.
All right.
Thanks for a little support.
So we are now going to start with Bonnie Somerville, who is trying to avoid the TKO.
No,
So
I'm not getting TKO'd.
well, we're going to start with Shannon here. Shannon,
I
you have 60
refuse to
seconds
be
talk
allowed to be
Marisol
TKO'd.
starting now.
Marisol, I told you all I expected from you.
Wait, that's
was
all you got to
come
do is
in
just refuse
and
to be
play like a
TKO'd?
vet.
Oh, okay.
You're doing it, and you're incredible. Again, take your time. You've got all your JTEs. I normally wouldn't encourage.
I
a rookie
refuse to
play
be-
with their food like this, but in this case, have at her. Let's take her out. Let's go. You got this. You got this.
You got it, Queen.
That doesn't work.
And you have 60 seconds to speak with Bonnie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonnie, as Frank White,
You would think this is a superiority thing that he has to be above me, especially because I'm older, so therefore I need to stay closer to the ground. I'm just going to fall over.
Also, it's a superiority thing that I need to be above you.
Remember that, like
Superiority
JT takes on solo, you are empty when it comes to JT challenges. Okay, so just concentrate and pull through.
She's got one. She has one JT left. She didn't use it at the end there. She's got one left.
Thank
I
you.
was incorrect. You have one left.
All right. So thanks.
Good
Ken.
luck.
All right.
That
So
was the most factually accurate thing Ken Apsock ever
Yeah,
said.
that's like
That
the
was really
most
good.
fake person of all time. Go ahead.
I
all
love
right,
this show.
So we're gonna drop out.
It's so much
And
fun.
here, we're gonna drop out.
You never know
Shannon,
what you're going to get
and
when the match
we
starts.
Now start with
You just
Bonnie.
never
So
know.
Schmoedown's
Bonnie
like a
chose
box
category
of
number.
It really
4.
is.
That would be in the.
I don't feel like
realm
I've gotten a
of
coconut one yet
crime
either.
Films.
Ever.
Crime films. Okay. So we start with your
It's either
two
the
pointers.
caramel or the toffee.
Who plays C's hardworking and by the books father Lorenzo in A Bronx Tale?
Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
2 points for Bonnie Somerville.
Yeah.
It's like
All right.
De Niro.
So question number 2, Bonnie, is in the realm. This is number 11. Number 11. And that is Spielberg movies. Spielberg movies, Bonnie, for category number 11. All right, here you go. 3-pointer. 3-pointer, here you go. All right. What national landmark is the setting of the climactic scene?
What's that called?
Post-encounters of
The actual
third-
mountain hill. It's like Devil's Hill or something like that.
Oh God.
Exactly.
Wait, do I get? Do I have one more?
4.
What?
Yes, you have one more. Are you using it? 5. 2. Are you using the repeat? All right. Well, you ran out of time.
No.
So-
Yes. I'm using the repeat.
I don't know what you're doing.
Out of time. Out of time. Sorry.
All right.
The answer was Devil's Tower. All right.
Devil's Tower. Okay.
So
She can tie it up
now-
here.
Now, Bonnie, it is 12-17. In order to tie the game, you need to hit this 5-pointer. If you miss it, Marisol McKee will win via TKO and pick up 3 points for corruption. Here is the final category. Bonnie, you chose category number 12. Category number 12. That would be Disney films.
Okay.
Disney films. Here we go. 5-pointer.
It could be a hit or miss category.
It's a 5-pointer though, so
or a 5-pointer, yeah.
What is the name of the king who is Prince Philip's father in Sleeping Beauty?
I can't remember.
Oh.
Stefan.
Repeat the question. Repeat the question. Repeat it. I know it. Repeat the question, please.
What is the name of the king who is
Bonnie's
Prince
giving me
Philip's
anxiety right
father
now. I gotta be
in
honest.
Yeah.
Sleeping Beauty?
It is. God, I know it. Oh, wait, whole guy just showed up. Hang on. It is. Okay. Stephen Hubert. Stephen
2.
Hubert.
That is correct.
Wow. Yes. Yes.
You tied the game, but now we jump back.
What's
to
the most
Marisol.
anxiety-ridden
Marisol,
answer?
you're
Oh my gosh, that was
2-pointer mark.
amazing.
Yes, you can, Christian. And in order to do that, she selected category number 7. Is that correct, Marisol?
That was amazing. Like,
All right.
I don't even care.
Category number 7.
What happens here? That was. I feel like Bonnie just won there.
The genre of new
Bonnie just won there.
releases. These are films released in the
cool
last
guy's
12 to
here.
18 months, but given the current
Hubert,
state
by
of
the way.
world, who knows? Your question for the win and to advance into the movie trivia Schmoedown Singles League Tournament. What is the subtitle to the
Parabellum.
third John
Parabellum,
Wick
yeah.
film?
Parabolum.
Parabellum.
She's got it.
Your winner, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
just love how she answered that too.
Justice
She did it right.
Marisol
Parabellum.
McKee. Marisol, you had something to say to Bonnie?
Bonnie, yes. One thing to say to you. Justice has been served.
Marisol McKee making her stamp. Bonnie, we're going to put you in the waiting room for the moment until we bring you back for the interview. Shannon, 2 points for corruption, and Marisol officially in the next round to play against Paul Oyama. First, let me start with you, Shannon. Look,
Ooh.
you have to say
There's
Bonnie
a good
didn't
point.
go out without a fight in this one.
I will give Bonnie the first and last compliment she'll ever get from me. She scored more points than she did, I think, in any of her matches. So, nice work, Bonnie. You very narrowly escaped a TKO there. So, I will give you your dues for that. I will give you your dues for that. That is more points than I think you even thought you could score. So,
She would have beaten Brett today.
a little too late for that, huh? But doesn't matter. We got our points back now, didn't we?
That's true. Marisol, I have to tell you, this is for a rookie to come in here. You played cool, calm, and collected the whole time, even if you missed a question, if something happened.
We will
even with that last question, I feel you
second.
knew that 2-pointer the second when it was asked, and you were sitting there kind of sweating it out, making Bonnie sweat and everybody else sweat. You seem like you got this game. You know this game pretty well. Would you say that's accurate?
I think I've been doing my homework.
Yeah.
And I have great leadership. I have my queen mother to thank for everything. And
Queen mother.
And I think that speaks for itself. I think that's where this is coming from.
Yeah, Marisol, I want to go all the way back to when you discovered the movie Trivia Schmoedown and go from there to now. What was the one point? Is there one moment that you can point to and you said, you know what, I can actually compete in this? I'm a fan, but I can actually do this.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a fan for a long time, and I would always play along. I would always play along with the matches because it always
it's a lot of fun to
me.
do.
I can't pinpoint a moment where I said yeah, but you know, there was enough perfect rounds, you know, playing along the way that I was like, I think I could probably take a stab at this. So.
Well, you certainly did, and you find yourself the.
Not only did you take a stab, you straight up shanked it
for corruption moving up the ladder once again. And Shannon, the road does get a little bit more difficult as Marisol
is that too aggressive?
Will find herself. She's 1-0, but she is going up against the former champion.
Movie Terrifier? Absolutely not. For this
as
maybe.
You go playing swag here.
Oh no!
It's been like
what have I done?
3-faction race.
You caused me to reference an obscure horror movie that's just
the prep going to be like going up against a former champ.
Glorious.
I mean, it's going to be the same prep
Glorious?
that we always do. We've all got each other's.
Yeah, glorious. Yeah, that's what I meant.
We have players on our faction who are very intimately knowledgeable about Oyama. So I feel good about that. I feel good about Marisol's chances. A fan leaguer versus a fan leaguer. Once again, I get to dance with Winston. This could be a nice little upset. I'm very much looking forward to this. I don't discount Oyama, but he can be hot and cold. Which Oyama are we going to get? Are we going to get him trying to win a?
I don't know if I've seen him really cold this season. So
points against Bateman, or are we going to get Oyama, who's just unstoppable?
The only time he was like really cold was
the former. We'll see what
was
happens.
when he lost the belt.
And
every other time Oyama's been.
For all of you guys watching, if you ever wondering what happens to a smoke show,
that one time where he got he chose the classics on the wheel, and he just get any questions that would have to be in his house.
That's what I'm saying. Going up against Oyama, because again, I think this is kind of a twofold for you, because you had played in the fan leagues and he had a hell of a reputation there. And then, you know, he's a former champion in this league. He's got he shot to superstardom last year in this league. Is there intimidation when you go up against a guy like Oyama, or is it a big challenge to kind of make your name on your second match ever in the Schmoedown by going up against?
We all did, Rachel. We all did.
Yeah, it's all about the opportunity here, which is where my head was.
My blood is still pumping, not from
into this anyway.
What you think? I've just got so much anxiety running through my veins still.
I only have everything to prove. So Bonnie was my snack. She was my first little bite. She was my taste, but Oyama's going to be my winner. So this is, like I said, just an opportunity.
Great
to get
sound effects there.
Fair enough. Mark, you got anything else? Or are you good?
Do it again.
I'm a little scared, but I'm thankful that I just have to announce these and not compete anymore.
It's the truth. Well, listen, Shannon, congratulations again. You've been having a hell of a second run here. You know, Chance just doing what he did. Mike making it to the finals. Laura Kelly, Marisol, McKee now making her big appearance, and it's not over. You got Mike again. You've got Chance, and Marisol, and your fourth, which I can't remember. I apologize at the top of my head. Who's your fourth?
Adam Collins? How dare you?
Collins, thank you.
How dare you, boss?
I know. My head is fried, but Adam Collins, who obviously just played. So,
even Christians can get in that. There's nothing wrong with just being fried for the night.
We're all human.
Good luck with your next interview. That one's
possible.
Gonna be a doozy.
I'm sure you'll be watching every second of it. All right, we'll see you in a second. All right, bringing back the smoke show, Bonnie Somerville and
Christian, Bonnie.
And Ken, you look a little.
I'm sorry I let you down. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Bonnie. I feel like
I really tried. I think I did really well. Like I'm sorry. I'm so bummed. This was my best one. You know.
That was the best episode of Friends I've ever seen. Let me tell you something. I feel like Warren Moon in the fourth quarter.
I'm really bummed because I practiced a lot. I watched a lot. I practiced, and like I really thought I was gonna stay in it. And I mean, thank you for believing me. And
Ken is so awesome.
And,
I love Ken.
I mean, I did better than ever. So
we build on this. That's what you do. You build on your defeats, and that's all I'm here for. I'm here for that kind of.
I'm just so bummed. Oh my god!
It's all right.
Can I get another score if I just like do the smoke show thing?
I think it's blurred out right now for the kids. Look,
Christian's like, I really
considering it.
Sorry, Ken, I let you down. You're awesome, but I
go.
really thought I might have had it. I like at 1 second I was like, I might have it.
This is going as well as my the funeral I attended on a Zoom call.
Look,
Bonnie. I believe in you, and we're not done. If you don't want to be done, we're not done.
I don't want to be done. Oh my God. Christian's been on my ass for so long, and I actually really practiced and studied, and like I would not have gotten these questions a couple of years ago. No,
Christian's like, nope.
Ken will go full screen.
Look, Bonnie, we'll work. And to Shannon and Marisol, I just want to say congratulations, Shannon. I love what you do outside of here. You're on the front lines of some real stuff, and you brought some energy here. And to Marisol, this is a great win, but be careful. This is like when you order a buffalo chicken salad at Coral Cafe. Tastes good now, but in the morning you regret it. Be careful the next round. Be careful. And I hope the podcast folks out there are nice to you because they've, don't mess up. It's the only thing. Don't get in your head.
Can I just say one thing? Marisol, class act. Like really, she's a winner.
Right.
Shannon, like talking about Bonnie being just a snack. Like no offense, like she will never know what it's like to be a snack like me or have a snack like me. So, you know.
There you go.
There's different brands of Cheez-Its for all. So look, here's the thing. Wrap it up here, Christian, with you. I got two things. Let me know what's going on with the tournament because I'm still got faith. I got Whitney, Alonzo.
Count me out.
Alonzo, Jader. I mean, you're still in this thing.
And two, do we submit invoices at the end of the month or is it after match?
Right after this match, if you like.
Okay, great. I'm ready. Good.
All right, Bonnie, I will say this before we let you go here. You absolutely fought. I think the same thing that I would tell you though is you just got to learn the game just a little bit better. Had you used those JTEs a little earlier, you might have been able to pull a few of those MERYL streeps because you knew that you had them. And the repeats, the same thing. It was really about gameplay today, and that was my point with Marisol McKee. And I think Shannon said,
just a nerd. Like I can't compete
the game.
Sometimes people are nerds. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know, or she knows the game.
I'm joking. I'm just fucking smack. She's awesome. She's a class act. You guys are amazing. I love Mark, all of you. Thank you for having me back.
Thank you, Bonnie.
I really, 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 really want to be back, and I want to win. I swear I do.
Maybe teams next season. So
thank you guys for having me all these years, and I love you all.
Pleasure. Bonnie Somerville, ladies and gentlemen, and Ken Napzok. It was exactly what we thought it would be. It was crazy, but you got to give Bonnie credit. It was not. Some people were saying, "Oh, this is going to be a KO. This is going to be a slaughter." It certainly wasn't. Bonnie fought hard, and I truly think had she just played the game a little better, we would have seen Marisol answer some questions, some more questions in that third round.
Yeah, Christian, in terms of Iron Man 3 villains, I would say everybody came in here expecting to see Bonnie Somerville more like Ben Kingsley when it's revealed that he was just faking the Mandarin. But what we got was something a lot closer to the actual Mandarin because Bonnie knew a lot. She spun a great round 2 category for her. And she, just like you said, didn't quite have the gameplay skills round to round.
She used at least 6 of the 10 rings.
And by the way, what a display it was for a rookie. Now, Paulo, he came in with a lot of heat on him and did very well early in his career. Maybe Marisol can learn a little something from the guys she's about to go up against. So, again, it's just one of the many amazing matchups we have in this tournament. And now, Christian, it gives us great pride to tell the fans out there the bracket is officially set for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Singles Tournament.
And there's so much going on. Don't forget, massive card on the undercard. The number 1 contender spot between Ben the Boss Bateman, former champion. The end of the action civil war as he goes up against former friend, former partner, Andrew Guy, the Debonar one himself. And the main event. One of the biggest main events, Mark, that we think we've ever seen. Chris Jericho, Le Champion, versus the king of pop culture, director extraordinaire Kevin Smith. in a one-on-one battle.
God,
It's
so
pretty
cool.
exciting, and that you can catch that on this channel.
So cool.
It was a pretty great pop-up that they had in Hollywood. I don't know who was able to go, but it was just like basically every Kevin Smith movie in one little place. I don't know if you got a chance to check it out, but they had the actual thing from Clerks that was right there. You could go look at, hopefully while wearing a mask. So a lot of excitement here in Southern California, but more importantly, here in the virtual space of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Make sure you check us out on Facebook and enjoy us wherever you digest your podcast. For Christian Harloff, I'm Mark Ellis, reminding everybody that this tournament starts Monday, and it's about to get hot. I'm going to sweat. I'm already sweating.
Bring on the sweat. Jeez.
Okay, that was I mean, so that was closer, like Christian was saying, that's closer than a lot of people were thinking it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
There's some really, like, Bonnie fought back there, and I think, and that was my point earlier. Like, if Bonnie just got KO'd, maybe even TKO'd there, it'd probably be hard pressed if we're just doing real talk that she might even come back next season. But
all right, Winston, real talk.
But because it wasn't a slam dunk or a touchdown, whatever sports terminology you want to use for that, against Bonnie, I think that we do see Bonnie come back again next season. And I think at this point, really, it's like Christian was saying, all she's got to do is learn how to do the game, learn how to play the game a little bit better, and she could actually be pretty scary.
Here's the thing. I think a lot, but in fact, probably about 90% of Bonnie's faults on this was because she just completely lost how to play the game. In round two, not at any time did she call for a multiple choice, which that would be like the first thing that's on my mind is just, you got multiple choice. Do you know it or not? Do you think you might pull it? Ask maybe for JTE. If you don't, go for that multiple choice and secure that 1 point, and don't give your opponent that 2 point steal. Absolutely. That's, your head has to be in the strategy along with the movie knowledge. She's got the movie knowledge down, seemingly. There's a couple of questions in there that, definitely, maybe. But I agree. I want to see her go and just study only how to play the game.
Yeah.
And then come back next season and just completely just rule the entire table with the fact that she knows the strategy like the back of her hand. And then she has the movie knowledge as well.
I mean, absolutely. Here's the thing. Also, we got to keep in mind, too, that she, while she didn't utilize those, the multiple choices, what she did do well is make those repeats that she did get through.
Yeah.
Make those count. Every single repeat that she did get through that she was actually able to use, she got the answer after using it. So that is utilizing your JTEs the right way.
Only in so much that typically you see most veteran players hold on to those JTEs for the third round.
Yeah.
Granted, she made good use of them in the second round, but you don't want to use them in the second round.
Yeah, in that situation, I mean, let's not discount how far behind she was at that point. But if she maybe did those multiple choices instead of using, say, the JTEs, she would have been in a better position going into that round three as well. But
speaking of round three,
well, hold on a second, real quick. On the flip side, Marisol really did show why she belongs in the big leagues, in the Schmoedown. Marisol killed it, basically. I mean, she came in perfect round first round. She came in guns blazing round two. And then round three, honestly, we didn't even get to see how well she can do in round three. I love the way she answered her 2-pointer. She knew that being the only question she had to actually answer to win that game, if she wasn't absolutely certain, which I bet she was absolutely certain about the subtitle of that John Wick movie, that would be a situation where it's like, look, you got 3 JTEs, you're on the 2-pointer. If you really want that extra time just to be certain, you've got that option. You've got all 3 JTEs to sit there and rest on that 2-pointer and win the game. She didn't need it, obviously, because it's as a 2-pointer question, usually the easier one, but she knew it. But what I do like is that she took her time. She took her time to answer it. That
you saw her basically do a whole zen, just
to make sure.
Yeah, and that is the proper way to do those questions. Absolutely, especially in round 3. You don't want to just fly out the gate with some random answer.
I think Shannon was right at the beginning, where you have Marisol is a rookie who is already coming in here playing like a veteran. I think she's got a very long and illustrious career ahead. Do not quote Star Wars again. We've done it twice this week. We're not doing it again. She's got a long, illustrious career ahead of her.
Yeah. But going into round 3, Bonnie hit that 5-point question. So bringing this up.
Yeah.
And I like Rachel. The pool guy was not called Stephen Hubert. So looking back, I said Stefan, which is actually, that's not Prince Philip's father. Stefan is Sleeping Beauty's father.
Yeah.
What's her name? Aurora.
Yeah.
So he's Aurora's father. So I mean, I was close with the Stefan. I knew Stefan was in that movie.
Yeah.
But Stefan was not the father of Prince Philip. Hubert was.
Yeah, King Hubert.
But we don't know, as far as I can tell, we don't know King Hubert's first name.
Yeah. So here's
Stephen, because she was thinking Stefan. I'm willing to bet.
But let's bring it up like Ryan said here. Stephen Hubert. What do you think about that? I think what happened there is the same case that you have in other situations. I know even Mike has faced it before, where you have somebody who is spitting out an answer. Wait. Correct answer, real quick, before the judges, before the deliberators can say anything about it. You cut to it. That is allowed. That is allowed in the game. If you say something that is incorrect, but then quickly, no, this is actually correct. Now, typically, they in that situation, they would ask, "What is your final answer?" Just to make sure that you're clarifying which one of those things you just said was your actual answer. But because she was saying Hubert all the way through, even if she was using Stephen first, when she just said Hubert without the Stephen in front of it, that being her final answer, yeah, she still does get that one.
And unfortunately, that's the downside, is the way people, I guess, communicate, the way they talk.
Yeah.
Some of it, like in this case, is kind of like, I guess I would call it spastic. Is just, yeah, I mean, that's like the closest word I could think of to
when you're really excited.
Yeah, you're really excited, or you just can't find the proper phrasing of it. Yeah. She I guarantee you, she was thinking Stefan. She was thinking Stefan, but she said Stephen. She's like Stephen, Hubert type of thing.
Yeah.
I get it, but yeah.
She landed on the right answer out loud.
Yeah. Typically, and that spastic talking that that's something that generally most people would internalize. Yeah. They would have it in their brain rather than verbally. Some people have to say it. There's times I know my coworkers, and even you could probably attest to this. I'm trying to recall something. It might be day specific. How many times have you heard me go, "What is today? What day is it?" I do that all the time. It's because I have to verbalize a thought pattern. That might have been what was happening with Bonnie here.
Mm-hmm.
That she had to verbalize that out, and it just sounded like the ramblings of a crazy woman. But instead, it was her thought process, which makes complete sense. But yeah, typically I agree. We've heard the commentators be like, okay,
which final answer?
Those 50 billion things you just said was the actual final answer.
Yeah, that's true. The reason she did that out loud is also because it's like Ryan also says here, she was getting flustered. Obviously, she was very excited to be able to play. She wanted to be able to play more. She wanted to be able to perform and actually show people, hey, look, I actually know this game. I know what to do. I know movie trivia. I can do this. And I think just the excitement of being able to come back and improve herself again just got into her head maybe a little much there. And that's the situation that you had. But at the end of the day, she did put on a pretty good game. As far as, you look at this performance again compared to her last performance up against Brett, she definitely improved. And that's something that Christian was saying to expect out of her this time around, is because we know that she was taking that time to actually study up and learn a little bit more and know a little bit more going into this one. She definitely improved as a player this time around, and I would expect to see that again, even more so the next time she appears in the game.
Yeah. But overall, this is a fantastic match. I thought it was very, very well played.
Yeah.
Marisol's going to be good competition, but I am kind of eager to see how she would do against Paul Oyama.
Look, rookies this year.
Yeah,
the rookies. A lot of these rookies this year, like even ones who are out of the tournaments, who got out of the tournaments earlier. Like for instance, you look at Robert Parker. He was out of the tournament earlier than we expected him to be, but that does not discount. He's very knowledgeable. Barbarian's very knowledgeable. Ben Goddard has proved himself over and over again. You look at the rookies this time around. Andres knew his stuff. James White, the match from yesterday completely blew everyone away going into that third round. That was an amazing, just an amazing third round for him. Adam Collins. Let's talk about Adam Collins also. He is terrifying. And then you look at Marisol now. Marisol is also somebody who I think is going to be terrifying going forward. What we have is a rookie class, especially in these playing matches. You have rookies who actually probably could put on a pretty dang good show with the veterans that they're going to be up against in round one. And I'm excited for all of those, because that means that what we thought would be a cakewalk for a lot of these veterans, for Bibiani, for Rocco, MERYL, whoever's in that position, same other side, Erwin, Roca, or for Paul Oyama, they're not going to be cakewalks. They're not going to be things to overlook. They're not going to be opponents to overlook, I should say, going into these matches. So I'm excited for a really good tournament, because we're already starting off on the right foot.
Here's the thing: these play-in rookies, though, they've got some goals to hit here. Most all of them are going up against some pretty high competition.
Yeah.
In fact, from the way I believe it looks right now, I know we're still waiting on the outcome of what's going to happen if Roca is going to enter the singles tournament or not. We have to wait for the outcome of Dan MERYL versus Ethan Irwin, which is going to be the pay-per-view event tomorrow night.
Yep.
So make sure you either hop on their $10 Patreon or you pick up the tickets to that, because that's going, I guarantee you, if you don't watch that live or pick up that event tomorrow, you will be spoiled.
And I believe it's also going to be Shazam versus Final Exam.
Yeah. There's a play-in match still yet to have happened in the singles tournament. They have to film it still.
It's going to air next week too, so they're going to film it.
Essentially, next week. If you don't get this, you will be spoiled.
Get the ticket for that, guys. But to say that they're going to have to film one and air it next week. That's got to that's got to play in there. We've got it. Eric. Props to Eric being able to just drop and go just like that. That's going to be a huge thing. If he's doing what I expect him to do, he's already got a lot of stuff pulled aside, ready to go, ready to just run in that edit. Because we saw him do work during Spectacular, pumping out edits from matches that happened that day.
Yeah.
So I like taking every chance I can get to prop Eric up on a pedestal there, because he deserves all the praise he can get. So, Ryan's saying that some people in the chat from the actual one were saying that she should have gotten it wrong and Corruption would get the TKO. Yeah, and I don't agree. She got it right. She dropped the necessary name right at the last second. She got that last second pull.
And there's a thing with this. It kind of going back to what we were saying earlier. I mean, obviously, Christian and Mark have a history with Bonnie. They know how she talks, how she plays this game. That she might be one of those outward thinkers, like we're talking about. And in which case, they were able to understand her. We might, for specifically for this match, we might need to take into account, like, look, that's just the way she answers that question. Like, we can't, it's not the same as everyone else. Not everyone's going to respond the same way. And it's kind of hard to hold every single person who plays this game to that same kind of thinking for the most part. I know there's some that you absolutely have to because it's a game. If this had been like Jeopardy, you have to answer that answer in the form of a question. You just can't be rambling off answers and then at the very end, who is Steven Hubert? You have to say it a certain way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm okay with giving maybe a little bit of leniency just because the commentators, the people who know Bonnie, they know Bonnie. They know how she would talk, how she would respond. Whether or not going forward as this game gets bigger and better, that's something that they still keep in mind. Yeah. I don't know. That might be something that changes. I feel like that this is just something just in the specific moment in time, the specific instance. I feel like that is it might be okay, but
yeah. Real quick, Ryan brings this up here. New faction standings are available on the website, including today's match. So I just brought this up. I'm not gonna share screen it just because there's images and stuff that are broken all over the place for me for some reason. But yeah, Corruption's in first place.
Jeez.
Corruption is 1 point ahead of Swag, so it's Corruption, Swag, and then the Finstock Exchange. Finstock Exchange has been number 1 this entire time. They're bumped down to number 3.
So here's
not anything anyone saw coming.
No, but Finstock Exchange may take a major leap tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's something to keep in mind with the title match coming tomorrow. Dan defending the belt potentially could work wonders for them, and then you look at just the powerhouses that they have in the actual tournament. I mean, between Barbarian, Riley, assuming Roka is entering the tournament as well, Sabrina potentially being in the tournament, and Sabrina's got a lot of hype around her. She's very knowledgeable too. I mean, there's any number of things that can happen, and then even then, Bateman, he beats Andrew Guy on that undercard. If he beats Andrew Guy on that undercard for the Smith Jericho match coming up, then he's going to be in contention for a belt, another title match also. So there's any number of things that could actually bring Finstock Exchange back up. But for right now, the fact that they're number 3 is crazy and is big. It goes to show there's big props to both Swag and Corruption, to both Winston and Shannon. The two individuals who I would consider right now are the top 2 potentials for Manager of the Year at this current moment in time.
Yeah.
So
you would thought we would have still been like championing Gucci for Manager of the Year, but no. Apparently Gucci ain't quite good enough.
He's got some competition right now.
So yeah,
we'll see how it shakes out by the end of the year, though.
Yeah, I thought of this also. Ryan is saying that Swag is in the undercard. So, I mean, if Swag wins the undercard, that still sustains their level up there. So,
yeah, their position. They basically top back over Corruption again. So,
yeah. Anyways, I think that's about it. Y'all drop any questions or something real quick in the chats. Let us know if y'all have any other thoughts or something to say. Make sure you follow us. We are at Cinefanatics MLP on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you follow us here on this YouTube channel. Hit like, hit subscribe. It will help us out immensely as we continue to grow this channel. I know it's something both me and my brother over here, we're both very passionate about. So we want this channel to grow. Eventually, we would like more movies to pop up and do movie reviews and trailer reactions and stuff. I know there's a trailer. There's a trailer for Dune that's supposed to be dropping pretty soon, so we should have that on the lookout. While we're talking about stuff that's coming up, though, this is ending our first week of pretty much live streaming almost every single day. Monday through Thursday live stream. Also, not to discount the fact that we do 2 shows on Tuesday now. So, yes, we will be keeping this up next week as long as the Schmoedown matches keep going for this. I know one's to be determined. So, we will be live streaming every single night, typically around 9 p.m. Central Time. Tuesday night, it is the tagline. That's our show Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Central Time. And that's usually going to be going for about an hour. It's this show right here.
There it is.
Yeah.
There's a show. I found it.
So that show is going to be roughly about an hour. We talk about movie news and movie things, actual movie content on this very channel, the Cinefanatics. And then we'll move into doing the reaction, the Schmoedown replay to the Schmoedown episode that dropped that day. So that's going to continue on to next week. This is continuing for, like, say, the next month or so as we start winding down how many competitors we have in the singles tournament here.
I believe it's for the first 2 rounds of the singles tournament we'll be doing this for. So it's a lot of work coming up for these next few weeks, guys. So we're proud and happy to do it with y'all, have y'all here watching along with us and playing along with us and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the rest of this tournament. I mean, that's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, like, it does take a lot to decide to go live every single night. But at the same time, I like these streams. They're fun. They're relaxing. You know, whenever we get a guest on too, it's really fun just to listen to them kind of chat about their experience and everything too. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the future of these. And I know what you want to do. Do you want to talk about Monday?
Possibly. I know, like, we've already got some guests lined up for these.
Yeah.
Do we want to reveal Monday?
As long as Monday is booked and ready to go, I think we can reveal who's coming on Monday.
Monday, I feel pretty good about. Let me just double check the thing here just to make sure I'm saying the right thing, because
assuming, of course, that things aren't shifted around for the potential play-in match.
So as of right now, Monday is supposed to be Lon Harris versus Sabina Graves.
Yeah.
As of right now, as long as all that is still going on, we will be joined on the Schmoedown replay. I can't even say the name of our show.
Nice.
It's been a long day, y'all. We will be joined by the delinquent Lon Harris.
Ooh.
So we'll be getting his, no teasing, no silhouettes. It is going to be Lon Harris will be joining us to give his thoughts, feelings, opinions of his match.
If he has any, we'll see what we get out of him. Who knows?
He might end up basically just asking if he could crash with us for a little while. I don't know. I mean, our door's open to him if he wants. So
I'm not opposed to it.
I would love the insight to watch how Honest Trailers gets made. So that would be awesome. So yes, come back Monday night. Lon Harris versus Sabina Graves. We will be here with the delinquent Lon Harris. Gonna be a lot of fun. I've been enjoying the Schmoedown replay. Let us know what you think in the chat and in the comments if you're watching this later. How do you feel about this format? How are you liking it so far? This is a whole new way of basically reacting to a Schmoedown match. I feel like this is a lot more interactive, and we've been having so much fun doing these compared to sitting on the couch with the Joker poster behind us. If he turns up on the right day, it happens.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Anyways, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you, all of y'all in the chat, for watching, for participating, your comments, your questions. Been a lot of fun. It's been a great night. We will see y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Good night.
See ya.